the lawful wedded husband.
To be my...
Barbara not Barbara Jean's heart.
With a tramp like you?
Well, I know it hurts being third rate, but aren't you accustomed to it yet?
Oh, Robin, I see it.
I baptized myself the slut of Springfield!
Son of a bitch in here!
I found out myself what love is all about.
Hey everybody, it's me, Mickey.
Is it on? It is on. Hi everybody, we're here. We are early. We're on time. To be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late, and to be late, you might as well not show up at all. And I won't do that to y'all. I tell you if I don't plan on showing up. But we are here. We are here for Beyond the Gates. We are on Twitch. We are on YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and share it with your people on YouTube. Hit that follow button if you're on Twitch. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit those links in the description box down below. Just because you voted this November don't mean you ain't got to vote next November. It does not mean you don't have to vote in all your local elections. You got to get out there and vote. It's a trickle-up system and drop a damn earring, not a trickle-down. And it's very important for you to do so, okay? It's very important for you to do so, because when you got the right people in place, it stops certain people from doing ish, okay? To the people. But with that being said, hi, we are here for Beyond the Gates. I'm not Team Crewneck whatsoever. Go right Effie a hit, since you like, to explain stuff away. You want to fake your way to the top. Go explain that. Go explain that, CC. Go explain that away. Because Kat was so right. It's not about you listening to me or hearing me. It's about the fact that even if you did listen and hear, you wouldn't care because you would explain it away. When she told you that Eva slept with Tomas, there wasn't no, oh my God, I can't believe she did that. It was, tell me more. What more do you need to hear? Your daughter slept with your other daughter's boyfriend. Enough said. Nothing else. Next case, Tamika. Miss Shanita, not Miss Shanita, Miss Anita down to the hospital taking pictures with all the girls. Oh, she said, girl, I'm not here for you. Stop flirting with him. He got a wife. Brenda, what the hell you got going on? Let me tell you something. If you cheating on Miss Anita, I swear to God, if you cheating on her with cocked wig, it's gonna be me and you. I don't care if she's teaching you how to sing. I don't trust this. Why y'all sneaking around? Why can't you go get you a vocal coach? The hell? It's looking like we're gonna be involved in Winterfest. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Girl, now she lying about playing pickup basketball. What the hell? Yeah. Turn back around. Well, you know, who the hell knows? Okay, Smitty. Yeah, because obviously Martin needs it. Sit down, y'all have a conversation. I can't do that. Which everybody's been doing. Everybody's been seeing the worst in Cat. Kitty, what the hell? Kitty, what the hell? Kitty, what the hell? Oh. Girl, she can read them like a book. Okay, she can read them like a book. Hey, y'all. She can read them like a book. Okay. If I have my book, okay, I got my Kindle. I do have physical copies of books. I'm not just a Kindle reader, but my physical copies are not like in this area. When I still got to work on the room/studio, and when it happens, definitely we'll have books around. But Danny is like, basically, I could read you like a. Let's pretend like I'm reading a Kindle book right now. She's like, I can read you. I know you. You sent me this picture, and you don't want to get on the. Like, you don't want to get on that plane and go to LA. And it's just like, well, she's starting to know you. And I think one of the things that Danny always possibly heard from Evil Genuine was that she was selfish. I think maybe that's something she always heard from him, that she was selfish and that she never gave or did anything, even though she gave up her career for him to build a life with him and have children and build him up. So now she's like, listen, I know you. I can read you. And I looked in your eyes in this picture and it told me you didn't want to go to LA. So all Forrester, like, Ridge is going to have to do is be okay with the fact that I turned him down again. And it's just like, I thought they were going to be in LA and having fun and away from people. Or maybe they could just go on a honeymoon. You know what? Maybe y'all should go on a honeymoon and come back even more in love or something like that. I don't know. Kat runs into Smitty. And she's about to turn around, and Smitty was like, "Listen, I know you beefing with your brother, but I didn't know that extended to me, because y'all know Kat and Smitty have a really good relationship together." And she was like, "Listen, I didn't want to test the waters. Like, he's mad at me. I didn't know if you wanted to see me. I have not. That shit. Well, y'all give me some book suggestions. I just finished Heart of a Goon by Jacquel J. And at this point, I do have a lot of books in my queue that I want slash need to read, because there are a couple that I've started, but I need to get back to them. So with Kat and Smitty is like, "Listen, as far as I'm concerned, the only person on punishment is Samantha. Okay, that's who's on punishment. Let's not do anything else." And she was like, "I just wish my brother would understand that me and Toe Tag is new, and I was just downloading Chelsea, and I had no idea that, Will Sabbatical was listening in." And he was like, "You want him to understand that, but you don't understand him?" And she was like, "I just want him to not feel like I'm the bad guy and treat me like I'm this horrible person and treat me like I'm doing the I read a lot. I read for leisure. Like, I'm not this horrible person and only sees the bad in me." And that's basically what everybody's been doing to Kat. They see the bad in her. And it's just like, so what the fuck is she supposed to do? Y'all only see the bad in her. So if she starts showing out bad behavior and y'all got something to say, I want her to go mad day, because where the hell were y'all when she was going through all of this stuff? Oh yeah, that's right. Excusing Eva for her bullshit. Anita just stopped by the hospital, and she's there. Anita was there for her annual physical. Ooh, girl. Oh, girl, talk about, do I need to get on the phone? Do I need to get on the phone and call daddy so you could, girl, yo, daddy down to the uptown with Sharon and a jacked ass wig. What the hell is going on? Two friends. Mm. Mm-hmm. At least Smitty will have a conversation with her. Oh Lord. Wait. No. What is the risk? Oh, a staffer that used to work at the Senate. Uh-oh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Tell her. Or y'all asses ain't getting on that plane. Oh, we finally gonna know the truth, baby Lorenz Day. And then we go to a commercial. God damn. Okay. I got a little chip. Because I ain't ate nothing. Okay. I woke up, brushed my teeth, put on some, I took my shower the night before, put on some clothes, and came up here to talk with y'all and foo la la. Down to the gates. Danny is like, I heard you, but we all heard him when he was talking. He kept saying risk. Risk, 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 risk. He kept mentioning how this was worth the risk. And she was like, I heard you when you said risk. And every time I asked you what it was, you just pushed past it or tried to explain it away. Very much reminiscent of EG, right? And she was like, we're not going no goddamn well until you tell me what the risk was. And he was like, okay, I'll tell you. And I was like, hopefully you tell us the truth, baby Lorenz Tate, because I don't have the time, the space, or the energy to be fooling with y'all. Fighting, okay? I didn't pray for this relationship's downfall. I've prayed for others. Daddy do burning and Sharon and her wig ain't cocked this time. But they're at Uptown and they're talking and it's kind of giving flirtatious vibes. And one of the people he used to work with when he was a senator sees them and he waves and she was like, no, he was like, we don't run in the same social circles. She lives in Virginia. She don't really get out much and she don't know my wife. And in a place like this, as an Uptown, you're liable to talk to someone or run into someone who knows my daughters or my granddaughters. And she's like, good, good, good. I'm like, what the hell is good about this situation? What do y'all have going on? Let me tell you something. If you play in Miss Anita's face, it's up and stuck for the both of y'all. Miss Anita been busy and she been on go, so she's been like kind of neglecting getting her, her physical and her health scans and so on and so forth. And she was like, listen, I made a last minute appointment, Nicole. Don't worry about it. I got it all in there. And Nicole was like, do I need to call him to remind you, as in her father, how important it is? And it's just like, you trying to call him to remind her how important something is. And he down there with Sharon. He down there with Sharon. Out my face with this. Child. Boo. Then with Kat, so this has been a consistent thing. People see the bad in Kat. People overanalyze Kat. They don't listen to her. And it's just like, at this point, since nobody want to listen to you, since nobody wants to pay attention to what you have to say, just let them all get burned. And when it happens, say I told you so. Because we find out since they were kids, Martin would blow up. He would blame Kat for something. Kat would apologize. And then it just, she apologized for something she didn't do. Now Martin is mad at her and Tomas is mad at her, and it's too much for her to take. Pamela did do that. What's the truth? Not a zebra and a hippo family. He afraid he gonna ruin her comeback? That's a good man, Savannah, so far. Aww. I like Baby Loren's take. He was like, listen, I love you too much to ruin your comeback. Laura is phenomenal. It wasn't. Oh, even I know who the Harlem Globetrotters are. I like hockey. Hockey's fun. Why are you talking to her? She can't. She gotta go to work. She can't. She gotta work. Jane gotta work. Correct. She can't get far unless she has a willing partner, unless she drugs him or gets him drunk again. And he seems to be all into whatever she has to say. See, Smitty is the same person that could talk to Cat. Can we get his stuff and go, please? That ugly ass chair. Why is he still? He trying to get his stuff. He trying to get his stuff up out the house. Oh, look at Naomi. Girl, why are you still worried? You broke up with him. She was lying to him as well. Y'all both on equal footing. Mm-hmm. Listen, honestly, Shanice would have been y'all saving grace. Shanice told you, tell me next time you want to lie to this man about why you don't want to set a date. And, we can work that situation out. Shanice was also the person telling him the absolute most to go tell her that you are getting feeling back in your legs. She over here, how is he? Girl, just know that when he moves on, baby, she weak-willed and easily influenced. Vanilla Bean, come on. When Vanilla moves on, trust me, Vanilla Bean is gonna have a motherfucking issue with this. But at least they had the firefighter crew. We actually got to see some of the crew pull up and help him. And he I didn't pack much this time, and it's just cool, 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 cool. Naomi, on the other hand, definitely it was girl, don't nobody give a damn how you feel. Move on. He lied to you. That's enough said. Stop asking about him. That's the type of time that Naomi is on. I will say this. I feel like Kat has Smitty and she has Chelsea. And Smitty is maybe taking the blame / taking ownership are two different things. You don't have to take the blame, but you could own some of the things that you did while they could own some of the things that they did. And but at least she has somebody in her corner. Ultimately, it would be great if people would stop treating Kat like Kat on bullshit, because she's not. And then somebody who is on bullshit is stuck this week, Eva, because you manipulated Jan into forgiving your mother and then went off on her because your mother is living in these delusions that she is going to be your father's friend and then get him back in her bed, and then he moves into that house with her. Now that he is a willing participant in her flirting and being friends with her, and she's making headway, especially because you keep making a space for her to make headway, like calling her to help the patient whose insurance wasn't going to pay for the surgery, or telling her that he was drunk in his hotel room, and then she goes over there and they end up having sex. Yeah, you keep making spaces for that to happen with them. And now look where we are. And now she's like, I've never heard her talk about basketball before. I've never heard her talk about sports before. Well, you made this happen. That little girl inside of you wanted your parents to be together, decided to make this happen. The night you decided to tell her how drunk he was in that hotel room. So at this point, I don't want to hear nothing from you, because you did this. You set them down this path. You were the force multiplier in this situation. I don't know what you want us to do about this. Miss Anita and not Danny, Anita and Nicole talked about Laura and her helping, and it's just yeah, Laura is a great help. She wants to give back a little to the family what they gave to her after the whole accident, which wasn't an accident, it was on purpose, and they couldn't prove it. So here we are. We gets to get away with everything, and Eva doesn't actually give a damn that Laura could have died twice because she got what she wanted. Shout out to Shanice. Right. She normally has cute outfits. I don't like this outfit. Naomi talked about my grand was here. Why? Girl, did you just hear she not breaking hip for nobody? Well, it wouldn't have mattered if she said she was there or not, because she would have seen the social media selfies, and Shanice is in scrubs and her grandmother is there and in the hospital, so she would have known by then. Oh, 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 oh. Mm. Oh! Not y'all do that even though beans. Ooh, baby, this is messy. Baby, it was messy. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Look at y'all caring about each other way too damn much to hurt one another. Oh, here we go. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Wait. Oh, you raggedy bitches. Y'all gonna have a tested emergency broadcasting system while I'm trying to listen to the conversation? I I hope Anita ain't gonna be sick. But what the hell they got going on? What the hell is going on? Sharon wants her some burning. But I swear to God. Sharon wants burning. I'm telling y'all now. She want him. She never got over the fact that he only had eyes for Miss Anita. And you could have went to anybody for vocal lessons. You could have went to Tracy. Look cute, short self. Okay? She's adorable. Miss Tracy is so adorable. She's so tiny. Is that the lady in the back staring at Vernon and Sharon in short wig or for the yeah, that's her. That's her. Wait, who that? Oh, hey Kyrese. Okay. So Danny and Andre, both of them are afraid to hurt one another. Both of them want to give the other person everything they could possibly want in this world. Both of them just want to be in love, honey. They just want to be in love. Okay, somebody cue up Celine Dion's Because You Love Me. Because that's exactly what's going on with them too. So because that's what's happening with them, these two have miscommunication. Because he want to do everything he can to make her happy and make sure she has the greatest comeback possible. She doesn't want to be selfish and she wants to do everything to make him happy and not force him into anything. And it's just like at some point y'all ass is getting on that plane and going to LA. I was sold a bill of goods. I was told y'all was gonna be working down there with Forrester, and I need to see it happen. Stop playing with me. Somebody call Pamela. Tell her to drag them on the plane and get them to LA. But they just love each other. Like they're falling in love. They have love for each other. They love each other because loving someone versus being in what the hell, man? Loving someone versus being in love with someone is two different things. So here they are just trying to give each other the world, and it's just like y'all have miscommunications all up and through. Shanice said she rocked with HIPAA just like she rocks girl code just like she rocks with HIPAA. Ain't nobody getting nothing out of her. And while she likes Derek and Derek is cool people with her, she's still his physical therapist. She not gonna tell him nothing about no tea that her Vanilla Bean and Naomi talked about. Naomi wants Vanilla Bean to just hurry up and get over this man so they could both be single together and be miserable. Because at this point, Naomi is doing everything she possibly can to go ahead and end her goddamn marriage. We see it. I know you see it. I know you see it. I'm like, any, many, mighty, more. How many wanna go? That's basically what the type of time we're on with Naomi. I didn't get to hear what the conversation was with Nicole and Miss Anita. I need to teach myself how to read goddamn lips because they doing all of that, and the emergency broadcasting system is going. Ain't that about a bit? What the hell's going on with Vernon and Cockatwig? What is going on with Vernon and Cockatwig? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. He better not be cheating on Miss Anita. He bet not. And Miss Anita, from what we heard, she fine. All her tests came back good, but they did tell her you need to stop putting stuff off and be more conscientious of getting stuff together. But Eva, girl, your parents possibly ending up back together. The little girl and you set this forth when you decided to tell your mother that your father was drunk in his hotel room and she took her ass over there. And now you calling her and asking her to help the patient because he needed it? Because he did need it, and she did give him money. You should have known that she was going to use that as an end to getting your father's draws again. You set this up. And once again, I'm always going to say it. I'm tired of people acting like Eva is a child or an invalid. She's very much an adult who can think for herself, who hasn't thought for herself, and always shows up for her daily dose of mental and verbal and emotional abuse from her mother. Now it's dressed up in money. She wasn't supposed to know. Child, you stay trying to. You starting to piss me off. You trying to fix what you set in motion. Oh, she will. She will. Don't. No, she's gonna. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And do. Sharon. Throw something at him. She told you she don't like you coming home smelling like another woman, and you did what? Pamela is cussing her out. Very. I know Pamela was on that phone cussing her smooth the fuck out. Two. Vernon is being very stupid. You sitting up here giving too many details. You could have been like, I'm taking vocal lessons. And I wanted to do it with somebody who was not you. If you are taking vocal lessons, because what the f you taking off your cufflinks for in her hotel room? Crewneck Ted mentions the Winterfest, and that this year it's about help for, supporting and giving money to help with the mental health and the well-being and the physical health of musicians, because influencers, musicians, independent musicians, up and coming actors, or hell, some like actors, professional wrestlers, a lot of them don't have um, health insurance. They don't have health insurance, and health insurance, covers a lot of stuff. Like, you have the health insurance that has the dental. You have the health insurance that covers not only the physical stuff but the mental and emotional stuff. For you to go get a therapist to see a doctor. But a lot of people who are influencers, and like I mentioned, they don't have the money. Like, the money isn't rolling in to get insurance, and then insurance is so goddamn expensive. And then also, with the way things are going now, we don't know if it's a possibility when you do the enrollment for insurance this time around, if you're gonna be able to get you some insurance. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And he tells her about the Winterfest, and he tells her who it's for, and he's like, "Oh, I'm surprised that you're not involved in it." And she's like, "I'm surprised too." So not only is he going to be there, this is going to be her moment to be around him, and she needs to be on her best behavior, or she definitely is not going to be able to, be one with him. But also now she's somehow, some way about to she's about to move herself into place to do bullshit at Winterfest. All because he didn't know how to shut his damn mouth. And Eva over here is like, well, maybe we could, like, some of the charities he mentioned, like the NAACP and their scholarship funds, or the United Negro College Fund, or the NAACP and their multiple, charities that they have gone on. And Eva's like, well, maybe we could look into what's best for you and go from there. She's not going to do that. She tells her, don't do it. And she's like, she's going to do it. I don't know why you keep telling her not to do something when you know she's going to do it. Did we talk about the fact that Derek, aka Vanilla Urs, Vanilla Urs, on Ashley's couch? Ooh, I hope she had cameras in there. It is. He's very much still in love with her. She might be a problem. Oh, baby, she finna be a problem. She about to be everywhere he gonna be. She gonna be everywhere Ashley gonna be. Cause she want that man. She want that man bad. You're going to lunch. Girl, take your ass to lunch. Take your ass to lunch. You don't get dragged up out of here. Should he say, come on, no, you calling me a horse. Go. It ain't. Scoop, eat your ass on down the yellow brick road. He don't give a damn about how Cat feel. He don't care about Cat or how she feels. They're forever going to turn up their noses at you. And you sitting up here acting like your mama ain't changed. She ain't changed. She on bullshit. She been on bullshit, and you've been there for her bullshit. Nicole asked Crewneck, do you think it is really a good idea to have Eva as your +1 at Winterfest? What do you mean? Kat's not going to be okay with this. Honestly, Kat might throw a fit about this. And it's just like, he don't give a damn about Kat. He don't care about Kat. He don't care about how Kat feels. Kat's emotions, Kat's feelings don't mean any damn thing to him. Because when he was told that Eva slept with her boyfriend, he said, tell me more about what she's done. Tell me more. What else more do you need to hear? One daughter slept with the other daughter's boyfriend. Well, and the only reason the daughter found out is because she came to make peace with said other daughter. And not only did she sleep with the boyfriend, she proceeded to lay into your daughter, as in Kat, for being a virgin and not knowing what to do in the bedroom, and even more. So yes, do you think it is a good idea to have Eva there? And then Eva, stop acting like you don't know what this is. But let's be clear on something when it comes to wig. Then people are never going to like you. And it wouldn't matter if you got in good with the Duprees and had a wedding. Not a wedding, you helped with the charity. They're never going to like you because of how you did Nicole. You are their worst nightmare. Just like Haley is their worst nightmare. He should talk to her about her sleeping with Tomas, but all she gonna do is feign like Tomas took advantage of her and Kat felt no type of way about it. That's all she gonna do. I'm thoroughly annoyed with Crewneck. I'm thoroughly annoyed with Eva. Crewneck, because he's dismissed everything Eva's done. Eva's not a child. She's not an invalid. She's an adult. And she decided to make the decision she decided to make. When she first came through, by the time we got to the anniversary party, she had multiple opportunities to stop all of that if she would have just told him, I'm your daughter. and she didn't do that. She had every opportunity to stop what was happening, and she didn't do that. So now here we are. And she wants to be upset and want her mother to stop. And it's just like, why would she stop? You've been here placating her bullshit from the very beginning. Ted don't give a damn about Kat, so it wouldn't matter if he talked to her or not. At least Vanilla Earth got the hell up off that couch and told that girl, I'm not ready for it. But that girl about to be everywhere he is and everywhere Vanilla Bean is. What the hell did you do in Dubai? What the hell? I'm not sure how old Pebble is. I know she cussed. I know she cussed. I know she cussed Daddy Smooth the fuck out on the phone. We know that. We know that too. Child, please. Child, please. You ain't been showing it. It's not gonna happen. Stop trying to keep hope alive. It's not gonna happen. She's different. Talking about I still have hope. I would tell certain people to keep hope alive, but don't keep hope alive in this situation. Why? Because they are never going to be friends. You know who's on top, but you still don't act accordingly. And she over here looking all upset. You set her after her. Whew, Eva, get on my damn nerves. Her money ain't ran out yet, but that money is going to run out because I feel like she keeps borrowing. Aww. I'm annoyed with Eva. And I'm forever going to be annoyed with Eva. And this has nothing Yes. Yes, that was a great slap. I'm annoyed with Eva because you over here looking at your mama like, please stop. And it's just like, why the hell would she stop? You set her after crewneck when he was drunk and she took advantage of him. You called her when the patient needed help for his surgery. Crewneck is very much willing and able to tell her to leave him the hell alone, and he ain't told her to leave him the hell alone. So here we are with this situation. You want her to leave the Duprees alone, and she's not. You said you ride or die with her when it comes to going after the Duprees, but now you want to stop. I see why she'd be upset with you. Either you with me or you against me. You with her on some things like tormenting Cat, but you're not with her when it comes to tormenting the Duprees. But you were with her with tormenting the Duprees, but now you're not. The little girl in you who wants her parents together subconsciously told her mama that her daddy was drunk at a hotel room so she would take her ass over there. And then you get upset with him because, oh, he hurt your mama's feelings. But then your mama's turned around and thinks this is a brand new start for the both of them. Just like you got upset with him about tricking her into giving up the house. Why would you do that to her? You asked him to do it. Girl, she get on my nerves. You upset when somebody do something, but you were right there like you down the clown. Girl, out of my face. Out of my face with this. She getting on my nerves. And this really has nothing to do with Kat. It has to do with her yo-yoing in between. She want to be down what her mama's going through, but then she'd turn around and be like, nah, I can't do it. You wrong. You know, y'all can't be a couple. You manipulated Jan into being back friends with your mama, but now you don't like the fact that Jan is supporting her delusions. Girl, out of my face. Out of my face with this. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Beyond the Gates and SmackDown. We will be here tomorrow for Beyond the Gates and SmackDown. I love everyone. Don't forget to hit those links in the description box down below. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. And if you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. And I'll see y'all for the next one.